Hello, lovely humans, and welcome back. I know that it has been a while since I've done one of my actual intros, and we've got a few more subscribers since that time. So, first of all, welcome. I'm glad you're here. But for those of you who don't know, my name is Heather. I am a baker turned physical therapy student, a cat enthusiast. We have three, and I love them dearly. And a woman who is on a journey to change her relationship with food and to get healthy one step and 1 pound at a time. And the last 3 years have been rough. Because I've been a physical therapy student, I have been studying and commuting and going to clinicals and kind of just losing my marbles and trying to keep my mental health intact without letting the scale go up. And to be honest, it's gotten a lot harder in the last few months. So I'm making this video to just show you guys where I am in my journey right now and also to hold myself accountable. Because I just took the boards yesterday to, God willing, actually be a licensed physical therapist.
A flashback.
I just finished the hardest exam of my entire life. The boards. Literally, I have nothing left. There is no energy. There is nothing. I'm just gonna go and die on the couch for a while and try to kind of pretend that I didn't just take an exam that essentially says whether or not I can practice as a physical therapist. I'm kind of mentally dead.
And a flashback.
So hopefully it's all over and I'm actually there. God, please. We're still waiting on the scores impatiently. But that means that today I'm basically starting with this journey for how the rest of my life is going to look in terms of having a better schedule and not being a student and having more opportunities to just focus on my mental and physical health. And I'm so excited. So come on with me today as I get back on track and show you guys where I left off. Alright, let's see how bad it's gotten. I'm kind of afraid. Can't even look straight down and see my tummy. Jeez. Well, there you have it, guys. I was as low as 212 in November, and I've gotten up to 234.6. That's a lot. I haven't weighed that much in years, and I know I kind of just let whatever happen while I was studying for the boards because I mentally couldn't take it, but I'm definitely paying the price right now. And I can tell when I walk around, everything feels heavier. It's exhausting. All right, so we're gonna do a physique update. Now, obviously, my waist is still looking kind of snatched, comparatively, because all of my weight is here. So, a moment of truth and horror, I'll show you what I mean. This is what I mean. My gut has gotten huge to the point where it actually hangs down in the front, and honestly, it's freaking horrifying. 360 body turn, this is what I've done to myself. The back fat is back. My butt got a little bigger, I guess, but I wouldn't exactly call that a good thing. This is what I'm dealing with. And yeah, I can make more excuses, but the truth is that either way, no matter what reason I got this big, it still comes down to the fact that it is my fault, and I've got a lot of bad habits that I've fallen back into that I need to get back on track with. I no longer have the excuse of school taking over my entire life, assuming, of course, I passed the boards. No longer have that excuse, so it's time to start putting myself and my health first. Let's start with breakfast. So, one quick fridge inspection later, it has occurred to me that I have ingredients for literally nothing. I have parts of this and parts of that and nothing else. And the lovely little kitchen breakfast tutorial I was going to film means that I have to clean the kitchen first. So, we'll be filming breakfast on a different day. Today, I'm just going to have some toast, which I realize is probably not primo health stuff, but I'm going to have some toast with grapefruit, and that way I have some carbs in me whenever I go to the gym, and then I'm going to have my protein shake afterwards. Bit by bit, I'm going to get there, but yeah, I definitely need to be more prepared. So I am definitely going to make sure I prepare ahead and have my grocery list ready and ready to order it was. So, we're getting there. So first of all, let me just say that boysenberry jam was spectacular. But I now feel like I'm at war with myself because part of me is like,
oh my god, what are you doing? Having toast with margarine and jam for breakfast?
And the other part of me is like, well, there's nothing wrong with having a little something here and there. Your entire diet's not going to only be chicken and vegetables. I'm really struggling to find the balance because one half of me feels like, oh, it's just me making excuses so I could eat garbage. And the other half of me is actually trying to find balance in a sustainable lifestyle. But I had to find balance between the two. This is going to be a challenge. I started out my day of making better choices with a trip to the gym, of course, on the stair stepper to get my warm up in. So this was actually my first time using the squat rack in like 10 years, and I was actually really nervous about getting my form right and always just wondering if someone was watching me. And it's one of those things where like, yeah, probably no one is, but you still can't help but being nervous when you're a big girl. It's not something I like, but I'm proud of myself for doing it anyways. It has been so long since I've actually been to the gym itself to do a leg day. I cannot tell y'all how freaking proud of myself I was for being able to still do 2 plates on that machine. Like, that's a happy face right there. Oh my gosh. To be honest, I can't help but cringe at how freaking chunky and not toned my legs look in this video, but hey, at least I'm trying and I'm gonna keep trying. Okay. I feel like a mixed bag of emotions right now. On one hand, I am so freaking excited that I can still do 2 plates, which I believe is technically 180 pounds. On the leg press, I don't know what the bar counts for, but that's the weights I added. My legs were shaking and quaking and they are exhausted, but I was still able to do that, and that makes me really happy. But here's the part where I get stuck. I'm trying to get the buns of steel, and that does involve a lot more booty workouts. One of the ones that I want to do is hip thrusts. Are hip thrusts? Whatever the grammar is for that. The problem is, you are essentially doing, like, air humping. Like, there's no really nice way to phrase it. That's kind of what a hip thrust looks like. And it makes me really self-conscious to do at the gym. And since I've never done them before, I'm also, like, extra self-conscious that I'm gonna do it wrong and look really stupid. Everyone's gonna be like,
That girl doesn't know what the heck she's doing.
I guess that's just like new girl gym fears, whatever. Like, I'm not even that new to the gym, but it's a new thing in the gym for me, and it makes me self-conscious. So I'm kind of mad at myself because I'm literally headed home right now to finish doing my hip thrusts at home on the couch or against the couch. Kind of feeling like a loser, but also accomplished all in one. Yeah. This is not helpful. I'm doing this right. I did at least manage to completely obliterate my gluteal muscles by doing my hip thrusts in the privacy of, you know, my own home with all of you watching, but at least it got done. Okay, I'm exhausted. That felt like a ton of leg stuff, and they are now noodles. I'm gonna take a little rest break, and then I'm gonna have some lunch. My rest break was extended courtesy of a tiny little gremlin who wanted snuggles. Do you guys have any gremlins of your own? They really are wonderful. Highly recommend. Obviously, this would not be a go-to in terms of healthy lunch, but they are leftovers that were in the fridge. And before you ask, yes, that is freaking sliced American cheese on my fajitas. We apparently ran out of the regular stuff. But frankly, I'm so hungry from the gym right now, and that, like, beast of a workout that literally looks like no food at all.
A dramatic reenactment of what happened 5 seconds earlier.
Oh, God. Okay. Ugh. Noodle legs from the gym strikes again. It is time for me, oh God, to close that door so the cats don't get out. One of the biggest things about being a student is that it's really hard to keep up with anything that is self-care or housework, which means that my poor husband has been stuck doing a whole lot of crap, and I would like to actually be able to, you know, return the favor now that I am graduated and hopefully not having to retake the boards. Fingers crossed. So it's time to do some laundry. And I'm sure you can probably figure it out just based on, you know, everything you're viewing right now, but I really need to clean out the garage. It's disgusting.
Duh.
I wouldn't even have this much laundry if the stupid cats would stop throwing up on the couch. They're lucky they're cute. So as I was finishing up my load of laundry, I got a text saying that I have a delivery at my front door. And it's kind of funny because I was just thinking about how even though I just ate like a beast of a meal for lunch, the food addiction person that I am is over there going,
Oh my god, there's pizza in the fridge from the other day when I had my splurge.
there was a lot of splurges. But all I could think about was that freaking pizza. Never mind the fact that I'm full and I'm actually content and I don't feel like crap because I haven't eaten like complete garbage. Like, I'm still just thinking about the stupid pizza. And one of the biggest problems with that is if I'm thinking about food, I want to go get food and it's, you know, garbage, not healthy food. One of the things that I've been doing to counteract that is by ordering all of my groceries online through Walmart Plus. Not a sponsor, it's just convenient. Honestly, as I lug all these inside, if you struggle with food addiction, especially something along the lines of like impulse buys at the store where you end up being like, it's just one thing, and before you know it, you bought like 14 pies, some rolls, and a cake. If you struggle with that, ignore my messy kitchen, because this entire house is like that right now. If you struggle with that, honest to God, ordering your groceries online will save you not only money, but also a lot of later on bills from the hospital to save hopefully having like not having a heart attack or something. Because the way that I had been eating before doing this, I was well on my way to like diabetes. So order your food online. It takes care of the impulse. That way you're not, ooh, hope I didn't break whatever that was. If you order your food online, as I pace back and forth to put my groceries away, just know that it takes care of the impulse, but also if you're not buying all that food that you're normally impulsively buying, you don't end up spending anywhere near as much. After putting away an abundance of groceries, I decided to take a little rest break because somebody wanted more snuggles. You like watching TV? I followed up our TV session with editing for a while. I honestly love making these videos for you guys. Not only does it hold me accountable and inspire me to want to be healthier, but it gives me an awesome creative outlet and I love it. I have spent the last 4 freaking hours editing. Oh, and you can see my camera in the background. Oh, got a shot. Okay. I spent the last 4 freaking hours editing and your girl's tired. I really kind of had to come to terms with a lot of things while I was editing because I was editing my video that was about my like 30 days of no dessert. And I kind of had to come to terms with the fact that I literally made that video and then the day after I posted it, my cat died. Simba, like my baby child, my little orange man that just spent half of his lifetime snuggling in my arms and was like my screamy little affectionate gremlin, passed away unexpectedly, and it literally like rocked my world in the worst of ways. I literally had a binge that day for the first time in months, and I mean like a binge. I hadn't even had problems with binging for a while. It had just been overeating, and I had been all excited because I had done my 30-day reset, and then I just lost it after he died. And it really set a precedent for just kind of not giving up, but just not having the mental energy to put into myself or into my diet. Like between him passing and I still freaking miss him. Between him passing and then just dealing with studying for the boards and taking the boards and all of that stress, I literally feel like I just straight up took a mental vacation from being able to put the effort into myself and my diet, and it really shows, and it sucks to have to come to terms with that. And that's kind of what today has been, is me coming to terms with the hot mess that I've made myself. But the video is done, aside from filming the intro and conclusion, so I need to have my dinner, so it's probably just going to be leftovers. I need to have my dinner. I need to take a shower, because I'll probably smell like a garbage can after the gym this morning. So then I'm going to go and get all hopefully, fabulous looking, film my intro and outro, upload my freaking video, finally, because y'all probably, if you actually check into this channel regularly, you know that it has not been the most regular posting, courtesy of school. But I'm going to get that uploaded. I'm going to have some nice, enjoyable evening time with my husband, and I am going to try to get on with making good, healthy choices for the rest of my life. And today is just kind of day 1 of being able to do that. So I'm excited. Okay, next day update. My quads are still dying and my ass is on fire. I went a little too hard with leg day. I went a lot too hard. I'm basically walking like a penguin. Oops. Oh yeah. If you like this video, subscribe, like it down below, and I'll see you lovely humans next Friday. Bye bye.